Hi everyone! In this video, we're checking out this NVMe M.2 SSD from Garmese. Opening it up, we get the SSD itself, an installation kit, and a user manual. Here is a closer look at everything. The manual includes helpful diagrams to guide you through installation, which I really appreciate. Here's what's inside the installation kit. We actually get some standoffs, screws, and even a little screwdriver. Here are the two standoffs and the two screws. Note that two of the screws are short. I won't end up needing any of these for my setup, but I'm really glad they're included and definitely appreciate it. Here is the NVMe SSD itself. I got the 256GB version, and a special thanks to Garmese for sending this over for review. To conduct our testing, I'll be using this USB 3.2 Gen 2 NVMe SSD enclosure. We just slide the drive in like this, making sure it's seated all the way in so you can't see the gold pins anymore, and then push it down to secure it. My enclosure design is toolless, so all I need to do was pop in this locking clasp. It also came with this graphene heatsink, which I'm going to apply to the top to ensure proper cooling and heat transfer. Anyway, let's plug it into the laptop. When we open disk management, it immediately prompts us to initialize disk. I'm going to choose GPT. As you can see, here is the drive, but it's currently unallocated. So all we need to do to make it usable is to create a new simple volume. Just follow the wizard, give it a name, and you're done. It shows up as drive E for me. Now I'm going to try a file transfer to show you some real-world performance. This is a transfer of two files totaling about 30 gigabytes, and I'm getting around 600 megabytes per second or more, which is pretty good. Mind you, I'm using the USB Type-C connection. It would be even faster if I installed it directly onto a motherboard. Anyway, here's a benchmark for all you tech nerds out there. As you can see, I'm getting around 1049 MB per second read and 1040 megabytes per second write. This is right around the theoretical maximum you can get over USB, so I'm really satisfied. I actually ran the test twice and the results were completely consistent. This drive is a really good value and I'm very impressed. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!